Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark, they're all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Citadel with me, Grand Maester Stitch, where we're carrying on with the Warg King series today. We finally have our claim over Flint's finger, so that will be where we go today to extend our conquest of the west coast of the north. We'll own everything down the west coast then. We pretty much only have a coastal kingdom at the minute. We don't go inland very much. We're like the Peru of Westeros, but we do have Bear Island as well, and we still need to claim this final bit of the Barrowlands. We've nearly finished our peace truce with the Warg King, so we'll be able to finally claim the last bit of land there to encircle Winterfell between us and the Dreadfort. I don't know who we will go for after the Flint's finger. There's a few things I want to do before we move on. We need some guardians for some of our children. No, I'm not going to get involved with stuff down there. Okay, so our son Prince Foreign, who is 12, he's got very good learning, so let's assign him a guardian. Let's have a look. Who have we got with very good learning? Vine Winterdust, the child of the forest. Perfect. And then we need to sort out some of our other grandchildren and give them guardians. Wow, he has got a lot of children now, old Lord Yorick. He's been a busy lad. So Leon Greenskin, Priest Edwin. Okay, he's nothing that impressive. Let's look for some of the impressive children. 2 years old. He's a twin. Well, let's just assign him a guardian then. Let's give him who's got something decent. What was he? Let's try and get this guy good in martial. So let's assign him a guardian. Someone decent with martial. We'll go for ourselves. Perfect. Where's his twin sister? There she is. Wow, she's good. Strong. Wow, she's very good. So we'll arrange assign a guardian for her who is we'll send her to Lord Forrester. Why not? Just to spread them out between the north. Sabrina, she's also strong. Child focus of pride. She's got good martial as well, so we'll send her to somebody else with good martial. We'll try and spread them out between our decent lord. Let her own father. He won't be the guardian. Whoa. We'll send her to can't send her to Garrett. Okay. We'll send her to I don't really want to send it to Brandon. He's a scary guy. Could send it to the Greyjoy, but okay, we can't. Okay. Is there any more? Is there any more impressive grandchildren? What about our second? What's he like? Nothing too impressive. What about you? Have you had impressive children? Not really. Not really. Looking for the I'll let them sort their own guardians out. And your daughter is the Mormont, who is betrothed matronalia, so hopefully she'll have a Mormont son soon. I gladly accept your guardianship. Perfect. Okay, thank you very much. We've got an open council position that needs to be filled, so let's have a look at that. Adjust that. Okay. My king, since I reached Sea Dragon Point, there's been no shortage of soldiers. Perfectly. Master of Law. Let's have a look. Who have we got? Well, we're going to have to go with you then, aren't we? Improve diplomatic relations. Let's try and fabricate a claim on Moat Cailin. It'd be good to hold the key to the north and get rid of the Marsh Kings as well at the same time. Do we need any minor titles filling in before we go? No. Right, so let's try and claim Flint's finger. Let's declare war. Claim Flint's finger. Okay, they've got an ally, Castle of okay, but we have our allies as well, so we should be okay. We've got loads more men anyway. Let's call our allies, send and call in our men. We have got a lot of men now. My vassal Prince Rowan Dustin has requested that Priest Ermin Sunglass of he can have the vassal for a favour. We'll get loads of favours in place. To the learned scholar, foreign peace be with you. Of course, I will honour my obligation. So Castle Kerwin is coming to our aid, which is perfect. Let's meet up in the Barrowlands, get all our men there for now before we march around to Flint's Finger, which should be very, very easy to take. It's not really worth a great amount, but get rid of some of these petty kingdoms before other people join them, but a lot of people are joining to defend them, which is not good. Not good at all. Lots of people. Lots and lots of people. The land is... Wow, why are so many people... Why are so many people getting involved? That is a worry. That is a massive worry. Sometime now, my son, Prince Foreign, has been overcome with fatigue. Call for the physician at once. Right, we need to get our men down here as soon as possible then, really, don't we? So that we can try and take Flint's Finger before all these different lords come north to try and claim these lands. Well, help claim these lands. These Castle Kerwin are on our side. That gives us an extra 2,000 men, pretty much. So, awesome. Our young son is better, so we'll compensate him for a job well done. Come on, let's get our men down here as quickly as possible, please. So I'm a bit worried now. Often Glover has had history of Ironborn added to their treasurer. Okay. Interesting to know. Battle of Spearmouth, a great victory. The Flint's Fingers army is now coming up, but everybody is on their way, so it doesn't matter. Should be okay. 1,500, they're going to fight 2,000, so we've got plenty of men. It can be lonely during a long war campaign, so who can blame a man for having someone to warm his bed at night? Although it turns out one of my liaisons has resulted in a child. She can have some gold for the child. I name her Lyra. What is it? She should be honoured. I shall adopt the child into my household. Yes, we have our first Snow. Desmond Snow. Interesting. Now known as Snow. Okay, so the Kerwins have gone straight for the Flint's army, so we'll cross over just to help them out. We don't want that army to be destroyed because we might need that Kerwin army. We're not going to get there on time, though, by the looks of it, which is not great. I didn't realise that they were going to march straight into the jaws of the Flint army. It was a bit silly to do, really. They should have just tagged along with us and we could have took them down together. But we're there now and we've smashed it, so it's okay. Where's the rest of our army? They're taking a long time to gather. It always does in the north, I suppose. But yeah, we'll go straight for Flint's Finger. All these people have joined to help them, apparently, but none of them have actually called up their vassals, so it doesn't look like it's much of a worry, so at least we haven't got to worry about that. Riverlands is still a complete mess, along with the Vale. No one's really trying to claim power in any of those lands, really, are they? Runestone looks like it might have expanded slightly, maybe. Oh no, Old Stones has expanded into the Vale. Okay. But it hasn't expanded a great amount, to be fair. There we go, 6,000 men. Where did that Kerwin army go? Retreating. All the way back up to the Wolfswood. Right, let's march on to the capital then of the Flintlands. One thing I have noticed is, why has that moved to there? Because the Foresters should be the capital of the Wolfswood, and he still is. Okay, so why have you... Does that mean that you've taken this land from the Children of the Forest? Because that's not good if you have. Lord Garrett, the Giant of the Wolfswood. Oh, he's gained the Craven trait as well. Interesting. It is hard to see past the real selfish motivations between Garrett's fumbling attempts to gain my favour. Despite his best efforts, I feel no more warming up to him than I would to a burned out candle. Okay, so we don't seem to like him either. We're not a fan of him. For whatever reason. Right, here comes some southern armies to try and fight us. Wow. That's a lot of southern armies coming to fight us. That's quite a lot. Oh my god, that is a lot of men coming from the south. Okay, I'm a bit worried now. Let's get there quickly, and we're going to have to storm the capital quickly, because that is a lot of men coming up the King's Road and through the... Oh god. Oh no, they're going up for our capitals. That's fine. Yeah, go after our castle instead. As long as you leave us alone here, we should be fine, because once they've got less land to siege than we have, so we'll go for the siege as soon as we can, and then strike against the Flint army again. Hopefully we'll get some prisoners in this siege before it's too late. That's been our main thing at this series, winning wars by just striking fast. Can we? No, we're not going to get there in time. We'll be able to get there and beat him, though, in Greycran. Greycran. Yeah, so we'll be able to beat him there quickly. Crush his armour, then go back, try and get the Flint's Fingers, maybe Cape Kraken. But yeah, we've won many... Oh, wow, look at that Lannister army coming north. That is a terrifying sight. Right. Let's go get the Flint Cliffs quick. Let him rot. Right. He has offered peace. Peace be with you. We surrender under these terms. King Foreign gain prestige. Blah, 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 blah. King Foreign the Dreamer gains the Kingdom of Flint's Finger. Except they've surrendered. Fair enough. Thank God for that. I'm surprised he surrendered, because that Lannister army was literally... inside. It was like 20,000 strong. All he had to do was wait, and we could have lost that. So we've got away with that one there, to be fair. Yeah, but he's still Lord of the Flints Fingers. That's fine. Offer non-aggression pact. Yes, we'll try and make amends with him now. Let's send our diplomat there to improve relations. Like I say, we've always allowed these lords to keep hold of their lands. We've never took the lands off them. The Barrow Lords, the Glovers, the Wood Forts of Bear Island. So, yep, he still holds over his lands. It's just now part of our domain. He's in hiding. You don't need to be in hiding. Waiting for him to accept our offer of a non-aggression pact. Obviously, he's going to hate us deeply. We'll send him a little gift. See if that'll improve. A wise choice. Let's see. I think we already have a marriage alliance with this guy, actually. So, I'm pretty sure we do. Grant Landing title. High Lordship of the Stony Shore. Is that... Oh, no, that's our... What am I doing? Of course, that's our one. Okay. Kingdom of Flints Finger. Yeah, we're not going to allow him to have that. Oh, yeah, because we haven't actually took the Kingdom of the Barrowlands, have we? Because we still need to... Ah, yes, of course. Of course. That's why. Okay. Let's have a look at his children and see if we can... I'm sure... I can't remember which one we are betrothed to. No. No. Is it you, Flint? No. Prince Torrin of the Neck. Lord Wendell of Flint Cliffs. Lady Laura... No. Betrothed to a Bracken. Okay, let's see if we can do one with the youngest. Have we? No, we've not got anybody. Well, maybe our oldest son has already got kids. Yes, he's got 2 daughters. Manissa Flint. Playful, club-footed. What about Nolla Flint, who's only 2? Can we arrange a betrothal between her? No, we haven't got anybody. Okay, never mind. Wait to disband our army, and then we might be able to take the Barrowlands. Just finish off that encirclement of Winterfell. Okay, there we go. We can now disband that unit. Has our truce... Oh, it's the Red Forts. Has our truce ended with this guy yet? Or we no, we'll still be a truce breaker. How long? When is the 23rd? So we've still got a year. So, but we've took Flint's Finger, so we'll just let things prosper for a year whilst we wait to be able to take that. Land is still expanding beyond the wall, I see. There's now 1, 2, 3, 4 kingdoms. So it'll be interesting to see what happens up there and whether lords can carry on to take the land. Hey, up, what's gone on over here in the Dreadfort lands? Let's have a look. Greyhold is rebelling, attacking Red in war against tyranny. Okay, so this could be interesting to see what happens in the Bolton lands. It's a shame that we don't have a claim on the Bolton lands, because this would be the perfect time to strike. We could just swoop in and take everything. We can offer to help the Boltons in this war, but I'm not going to do that. Oh, overthrow ruler. Ah, he's tried to... Ah, that's why it's kicking off. He's tried to overthrow a ruler from somewhere, and he's completely misjudged the situation, and it looks like the whole of his lands, other than the White Knife land, has gone against him. So that's going to be interesting to see what happens. I'm not paying any money for my bannermen. I'll just brush over this with nice words, as they say. We're owed a couple of favours now, which is interesting. So there wasn't much room for the big kingdoms to expand us, and Winterfell have. Last half took Skagos. That's pretty much it. The Boltons didn't take anything. I'm surprised they haven't tried to take the Sisters, or maybe move into the Neck or the Barrowlands, because they would have had the strength to do so. So yeah, I'm surprised it's took them so long to do that. Right. When was it again? Declare war. The 10th moon, 7th moon. Okay, we're nearly there. I've heard a lot about Lord Garrod's military exploits in recent weeks. If even half of them are true, there is no doubt a man of such bravery and brilliance is deserving of anyone's respect. But I thought he was a craven and we didn't like him. Okay, I'm impressed. No, I'm not getting involved with matters of the south. Below the Neck, I don't care. Maybe House Mud. We could have alliances with House Mud, but below that, I'm not interested. Truces are expiring. Yes. Yes, they are indeed. We can soon finish taking his lands. Right. Declare war. Ah, not quite there. No, I'm not getting involved with wars in the Vale. Not for now, anyway. The weirwoods in Tree's Edge are growing ever larger and are truly a sight to behold. Recently, they have gotten even bigger, a great testament to the gods. This is wonderful. Great news. Right. Now we can take your lands. Send. They've only got they've got 300 men. So it's going to be easy to take. And his own son is going against him, obviously. Lord Rowan of the Barrowlands to take his father's lands. His father, who looks younger than... Hang on. 40? 34? It was his son before. Are they brothers? Ah, they're brothers. It was his son before. Unless the I know I got mixed up. I thought we'd given it to his son, not... It would have been his heir anyway, I suppose. Okay, okay. Well, we'll call up all our men, but we're not going to need all our men. We can just send in the ones that we've got around here. We'll just send them all there, though. It's just easy. We'll just do it just in case anyone... Just in case anyone does decide they want to join in, like last time. We'll just send them all there. At least then, if anyone comes up the northern path, at least then we'll have all our men gathered. The Kerwins are coming to our aid again, which is perfect. I forgot that we had that great alliance of House Kerwin. King Foreign, after listening to the advice of a group of my bannermen, Lord Reva Jorasan, good brother of Great Warg, I hereby declare... Oh, I don't really care. I don't care what's happening in the Iron Islands. I am hoping to do an Ironborn series soon, as maybe one of my next ones when I wind down this one, Vakar, and the Knights of the North. I'm visiting some of the older series on the channel as well at the moment. We'll raise morale, please. A lot of people asked for me to pick back up the House and Mud playthrough, so I've done that. As well as there's a couple of others that I'd like to go back to. I wouldn't mind going back to the Meg or the Cruel one, maybe. Okay, he's surrendered. Perfect. So there we go. We now have the Barrowlands as well. Let's wait for all our army to get there before we disband it. Collected an ample tax. Perfect. Okay, so the Dreadfort war didn't last long. Ah, they've replaced him with the Red Queen. Red Queen Bolton. Prince Rawton of the Dreadfort. Prince Bolton. Can we arrange some sort of betrothal with you? Not really. Only with random lords. My king, I write to you with bad news from Sea Dragonport. My efforts to squeeze some extra taxes out of the population have been met with resistance, and the peasants are arming themselves. I fear we might have a revolt on our hands here soon. They never actually tend to happen though, do they? So let's disband our units. Who actually owns this land now? Oh, he took it all, did you? You greedy bastard. I thought you'd have let your brother keep it. Never mind. At least now that is in our domain. Look at that now. The Warglands look great. It's just in an awkward position though, so that it doesn't... We don't get a nice big the Warglands. Unless it could curve round, but never mind. We do own quite a bit of land now. We're just got to wait for that claim on the Marsh King's lands, as we can't declare war on him. We can declare war on Winterfell, but I don't really want to do that just yet. I don't think we can do anything with the last half at the moment. No, or the Dreadfort we'd already checked. Awesome, more troops again. Some of the... Oh no, they are at war still. The other lands. Who's in charge of the other? High Chief. The Tormund the Hunter. This guy looks pretty scary. Can't do anything with these beyond the wall though. The rock is spreading massively into the east. Okay, that little bit of reach land's been split. Wow, the reach. The reach is looking quite vulnerable for once, actually. They've had... It looks like they've been pushed back quite far by the Stormlands. The Stormlands is doing pretty well. They're really pushing them down. And the Ironwoods as well are doing pretty good in Dawn. But yeah, that'd be interesting to actually see the reach get kicked back, because normally pretty much every Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones game you do, if you like forward it 100, 200 years where you're not taking part in stuff in the south, the reach normally just takes over everything and everything just turns green. So it would be quite interesting to see the reach get pushed back for once and the Stormlands take over. Obviously the Stormlands ended up getting... Oh, well, what do you expect? Storm King Stannis of the Stormlands. If you've got a Storm King Stannis, of course the land's going to prosper and do well. What more do you want? Oh, and the Dustlands have took Claw Isle, so they're one to watch out for. Maybe they could take over all of the Blackwater. I'd like to do that one day as well. Maybe players, before the King's Landing happens, just start as a small house in the Crownlands and make it into an actual kingdom. could be quite interesting. But we've done what I wanted to get done for this episode, so we will end this episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and please join the Discord server and take place in the roleplay that we've got going on in there, which is really fun, that the guys have set up in there. You don't have to, but yeah, you can just interact with all the other great servers and chat rooms that we've got in there. It's really growing now. We're not too far off 100 members now, which is really exciting. Just as I'm not too far off 1,000 subscribers now, which is awesome. Thank you all so much again, and I'll see you very soon.